All right, people, coming back to you with another video. It is time to stay positive, keep cooking, and get our hands on some delicious pork cabbage soup. Nothing says wintertime like a beautiful stew, and this one is healthy, it's good for you, and it is absolutely delicious. So let's get together, let's grab our veggies, let's grab our pots and pans, and let's make some stew. All right, here's our ingredients today. We're gonna use 2 pounds of ground pork. We've got some diced tomatoes. We've got some tomato sauce and some tomato paste. I've got some garlic and onions already diced up. We've got some celery, some bell peppers, some green peppers, and finally our cabbage. Absolutely delicious. This soup's gonna be so great. The last thing we are gonna put in here is a little bit of chicken stock when it's time to go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're making sure we're really trying to work our pork pretty hard here and keeping it in these tiny little crumbles. And what that does is keeps a nice texture and consistency once we have the pork cooked. I'm gonna suggest that we do add a little bit of seasoning. Salt is the good stuff, and we don't wanna forget to add it. Every time you add an ingredient, you wanna make sure you add a little bit of salt. The next ingredient we're actually gonna add in is our tomato paste rolls. All right, so we've got that celery, those green beans, those bell peppers, and the jalapenos. I put those in to get just a little bit of heat. Sauce and diced tomatoes. Beautiful. That's gonna be the base and give us that nice deep tomato flavor. We'll do one more little layer of salt here. All right, it is cabbage time. Now, this looks like a lot of cabbage. It is a lot of cabbage. Go ahead and get our chicken broth added and take it right up to about 1 inch. I'm gonna go into the fridge and I'm gonna pull out a little bit of my reserved bacon fat. So one thing I like to collect when I'm making bacon is the bacon grease. And I'm gonna just take a little cut of it, drop it in right on the corner, and we're gonna let that melt in. The lid barely fits on, but when we come back, you'll see that it's gonna cook quite down. See you in a minute. That down. I would say that in the next 45 minutes to an hour, everything's gonna be a really nice texture and consistency. It's gonna be wonderful for our stew, and then we'll get it poured out. This looks great. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We've got a beautiful looking stew. Our vegetables are cooked down, the cabbage is cooked down. We added a couple of tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to give it a little zing, a little bit more salt right at the end, and this stew is ready to be served. A great way to serve this is with a bowl with a little bit of sour cream. Gives it that little bit of creaminess, takes a little bit of the heat away from the jalapenos, and it is just delicious. I want you to get out there, get yourself some vegetables, get the pots and pans out and give this a try. I know it's gonna turn out well, it's gonna be fantastic, and if it doesn't turn out exactly how you want to, don't worry about it. Stay positive, keep cooking. This is how you get better. Practice makes perfect. Actually, practice is fun. There's no such thing as perfect, but getting there and enjoying yourself and being in the kitchen, having fun, that's what it's all about. So stay positive, keep cooking, and I look forward to enjoying some cabbage soup with you.